Hello, hello, hello. It is Big Baby Ben from Wrestling with Bros, and
It's
I
Juice
got my
Black. Let's get it
co-host.
tonight.
Man,
That was caught off guard. Holy crap.
nothing added up there. Sorry, fans, but we're back. We're too excited. We're caught off guard. We're happy to be here, and here we go. A creative episode, a current news episode. Haven't done one in a while, Judas. It's good to see you, brother.
Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Like you said, it's been a while since we did one. We've been doing a lot of watch alongs. We're working on getting another interview set up. I think we got one coming up with Tuesday, correct? Referee Gregory James.
That's right. He has gave us 2 shout outs over his Facebook, and
Hell yeah.
we can't wait to interview. He is our first referee interview ever.
Yes, Gregory, we appreciate you, man. We're looking forward to you coming on the podcast. It's going to be a great time. And I mean, we'll see what happens. It's a referee one, so questions are going to be a little bit different, but it's a journey for you. We want to know exactly how that journey's going for you.
I mean, the man's picture is with Earl Hebner, so hopefully we get an Earl Hebner story.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, all right. So the first topic coming up here.
Of course, the first topic, The Rock's back.
He's back.
Cody going for the world title. The Rock is back. The Rock and Roman at Mania. Is this what you wanted?
Yeah. I mean, it's what I wanted. I wanted to see, the head of the table who thinks he's the head of the table goes against the man who says, should I take a seat at the head of the table? I mean, it doesn't get any bigger than that. It's just been the years in the making. People have been wanting to see it since Roman became champion. Roman talking about being the head of the table, being in charge. This is his yard. This is his WWE. This is his ring. This is his ropes. This is his camera. Now you're in the ring with one of the biggest shit talkers in the business, The Rock, who makes claims to be the people's champ. It doesn't get any bigger than that. You got 2 Samoan monsters going one-on-one against each other to see who is the true tribal chief. So, a lot of fans online, though, aren't agreeing with it. They aren't. People talk their shit, said, hey, we don't want, why are we doing this? Why are we redoing Cody versus Roman? Why? After Cody won the Rumble. And now WWE is doing exactly the opposite. They ain't got Cody in there. They got The Rock, the people's champ, coming out to square off face to face with Roman Reigns. Caught him completely off guard.
I had goosebumps.
Didn't know it was coming. And Cody said, I do want to face you, Roman Reigns. I do want to take all this from you. But not right now. Right now, you're about to face a man that you know all too well. This man. And The Rock comes out. But there's a lot of people online now saying, stupid, dumb, not even a good idea. No,
but they're gonna pay to watch it. You're gonna pay to watch it.
Yeah, you're still gonna pay for your Peacock app. You're still gonna turn on WrestleMania. You're still gonna see who's gonna win. You're gonna want to still see who wins, even though you're saying you don't. You're still gonna do it. And Cody still has a title match. We already seen that last year, Roman versus Cody. We don't need to see it again. We don't need to see a replay where somebody's cheating, helping Roman win against Cody.
Strange.
Cody versus Seth Rollins is what's good for business. Cody and Seth have gained ultimate respect for each other. And Seth is not wrong. That is the workman's title. That World Heavyweight Championship has gained so much prestige in the little bit of time that Seth has held on to it. Seth has defended that title almost as many times as Roman has the other title in the past 3 years. So, and Wrestling Bitch 29 said if it's any cheating, it's going to be The Rock helping Cody beat Roman. No, we're definitely getting Rock versus Roman. Cody's pretty much made it clear that he's stepping out of the way. He's not going to be involved, and we're going to get, people are pretty much assuming. I mean, it's not been fully like Cody said, yeah, I'm going to face Seth. He's not said I'm going to face Seth yet, but it's pretty much the assumption, because Cody already won a title opportunity. But what I don't understand is generally Elimination Chamber is for one of the main titles. You get an opportunity at a main title. So how is the opportunity being handed to The Rock?
Here's what you do. Here's what you do for the Chamber. You put Gunther in the Chamber. You put the Intercontinental title on the line. And we put Big Bronson Reed in there. We put Chad Gable in there. We put Shinsuke Nakamura in there. We put guys that deserve title matches in the Chamber. We put the U.S. title in the Chamber. We do how we used to do it. Come on. I remember back in the day when every single title was on the line at the Chamber.
So we got on Facebook, we got Mac McCattery saying he's going to get the belt like Dusty, then him versus Roman somewhere down the line. So that's going on to assume that, down the line, Cody wins the title from Seth, and we could see Seth versus Roman again for the main World Heavyweight Championship, which is very possible. It's very possible, but we shall see, because Cody did say, I will face you again at WrestleMania, but not right now. So that's taking the assumption that Cody's probably going to win the world title, like Mac McCattery was just saying. And down the line, it will be Roman versus Cody, but this time for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I swear, man, they better not do Cody dirty and take that title off of him when he has an opportunity to face Roman again for the World Championship. Because Cody deserves an opportunity. He deserves a chance to run with this belt. Like, legitimately run with it and build up a long, nice, heavy reign. So,
but that kind of runs into my next topic and my next question for tonight. Judgment Day's Damian Priest holds that Money in the Bank. Now we're getting to Mania. Now we're getting there. And it's almost been a year.
You know where it's going to I'm just making a really wild prediction. Just a wild one here. Damian Priest has the Money in the Bank. Roman versus The Rock at WrestleMania. Damian Priest is going to cash in on that match. Really? I think that will happen. I think that he'll either wait till right after the match is done, or he'll wait for them both to be down and he'll capture on his opportunity. So, yeah, I honestly think, because Roman's supposed to be taking time off. We know that. It's been supposed to happen for a while now. And what's the point in putting the title on The Rock? Because he's just going to do this match and then he's going to disappear again for a while.
I mean, what if his schedule's open and he's here?
If his schedule's open and he's here, then maybe keep it on him for a while. But I don't foresee that, because it's never happened, not with The Rock.
You don't want to see one more Rock run?
Do I want to see one more Rock run?
One more time. This is it. After
cool,
this, he retires. He goes to the Hall of Fame. This is it.
Yeah. I mean, it would be cool, but I don't think it's going to happen. I honestly don't. And then we got more comments on Facebook here. You think Roman's going to hold it another whole year, says Mac McCattery. No, I don't. I honestly don't think that he's going to hold it for another whole year.
Nope.
And then Mac McCattery also said that means Judgment Day is done. No, I mean, if Damian wins the title, I don't think that necessarily means Judgment Day is done. I just think that it makes the Judgment Day that much stronger, that much more powerful.
It also might cause cracks between Finn Balor and Damian Priest.
Well, yes, Mac McCallery, if Priest cashes in, he would be on SmackDown exclusively. But you also got to keep in mind that right now, unless the titles are won by somebody, Damian Priest and Finn Balor both hold the undisputed world tag team championships, meaning that they can
No.
exclusively go to either show. And who knows? I mean, it's a possibility whichever way it goes, but I that's just a prediction on my end. It really is. It's just a prediction. Not saying it's going to happen, but yeah, I mean, it's possible if they lose the titles. Yeah, Rhea is Raw exclusive, but yet we've seen everybody popping up on both shows.
Yes,
Honestly, we have. Rhea's been on Raw. She's been on SmackDown. And so I mean, honestly, we're right back to the same thing, bouncing back and forth. And yes, to be honest, yes, it is all awesome. I mean, there's a lot of thoughts, a lot of opinions, a lot of opportunities, a lot of things that could happen. But I don't know. It's WrestleMania season, man. Anything could happen. Anything could happen in WrestleMania season.
The fans got into the women's division, and that's exactly where Big Baby Ben was headed next. Bayley, the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, and then the tricky jump by Damage Control.
Yep, trying to jump Bayley. Bayley manages to slip a pipe in the ring and gets her own on the former members of the of Damage Control trying to actively attack her, and then making it very clear that she knew that they were talking shit about her behind her back, and making it very clear that it will be her versus Io at WrestleMania. All right, so we got a fan saying hi. How's it going? How's it going?
What's
Trying to see who that was, but it's not popping up on our Facebook anymore. It went away. But we're still linked in. Huh.
Well, Facebook fans, we can't see comments right now. But
yeah, we'll just read the comments. If you want to mention your name in the comments, when you make the comment, say your name and then your comment. That'll help us a lot because for some reason it's not popping up the names and we have to keep looking on our phones to find out who is on there. Just 1 minute, big baby.
Oh, this was Haley.
All right. So, Haley, thank you. Hi, how's it going? All right. Let's see what we got.
Now, Bayley winning the Women's Royal Rumble sets up Bayley and Io Sky at WrestleMania.
Yes, it does. Io Sky versus Bayley. We've seen that coming. We knew she wasn't going after Rhea. You know, it was just a matter of time. We've been seeing the cracks forming. We've been seeing the cracks forming for weeks. It was just a matter of time before it finally happened. We heard him talking crap about her backstage, and we've seen Bayley pop out of the locker room with a look on her face. And we knew it was time. We knew it. Especially when they said they were going to jump her. So, now we got Io Sky versus Bayley. So, there's two things that could happen here. Bayley could win the title again. Finally, they put a title on Bayley again. Or this is just a ploy to make Io look stronger. If she could take out the main leader of Damage Control and prove her worth by taking out a true legendary wrestler that has proven herself Hall of Fame material. If she could take her out, it really establishes her dominance as the champion.
And they hold the tag gold also.
Yes, the Kabuki Warriors are holding on to those titles. So it's just a matter of proving themselves. And if they do that, they do that. But I think that the title is going to end up on Bayley. Dakota, nobody knows. Honestly, like I was telling others, if for some reason Io does beat Bayley, it's probably going to be because of an interference from Dakota. Or it could go the other way around, and Dakota could help out Bayley. We don't know. But all I know is she wasn't there last night, so who knows?
And some shocking news to fans that enjoy his presence, not such as Judas Black, but CM Punk injured, out for 3 to 4 months. He will be back, and his last promo was to Drew McIntyre.
I'm coming to kick your ass.
I can't wait to see that match. I don't know about you, but that build-up, I hope it goes to SummerSlam.
Oh, I can't wait to see Drew McIntyre Claymore him.
Or that Claymore gets caught and it go to sleep.
How are you gonna catch him in a go to sleep with a Claymore?
You can hit him with that head kick and then put him in the go to sleep.
Yeah, well, he got to like immediately do a switch into a go to sleep. He has to pick him back up in order to do that. Because Drew comes at him with his feet, not his head.
And then we had something really impressive to me in the Women's Royal Rumble. Jade eliminates Nia Jax.
That was an impressive feat. Nia is not a little girl. She's not small. Nia is a big girl. The fact that Jade Cargill did that was very impressive. Facebook user says, I don't see Bayley losing. I didn't catch all that, big baby. 1 second. I don't see Bayley losing. She's been losing all year. That is very true. And honestly, I don't want to see Bayley lose either. Could go either way, but I think that Bayley's going to win it. I think she's going to win the WWE Women's Championship at the show of shows at WrestleMania.
So usually the Elimination Chamber sets up a title opportunity.
Yes.
But this year, that's not the case. So, potential guesses. What are they going to use the men's Elimination Chamber for? Is it to face Gunther at WrestleMania?
I honestly think that the Elimination Chamber is going to be for the Intercontinental Championship. I think we're going to see all these guys talking. All these guys that we've been talking about, LA Knight, Randy Orton, AJ Styles, all those guys are going to be in the Elimination Chamber. They're going to be in there facing Gunther. And we got Facebook users. Last year was the U.S. title, correct? Yeah, I do believe it was involved with the Chamber last year. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to get. I mean, it gets all these guys involved with something, so they're all involved at the Chamber. But also, it also leads up to WrestleMania. Who's going to walk into WrestleMania carrying that championship? Is Gunther going to retain against all those guys? Or are we going to see a new Intercontinental Champion walking into WrestleMania?
And, we're kind of talking about Gunther and the Intercontinental title, but a name that has been circling around the internet that is probably signing to Monday Night Raw, Mr. Braun Breaker, is his
Braun
debut
Breaker,
for Raw in the Chamber.
So Braun Breaker, they said, was literally an exact fill-in for Brock Lesnar because of the whole media stunt things that are going on with Brock Lesnar right now with the sexual abuse allegations and whatnot. They pulled Brock Lesnar from the cards. Braun Breaker stepped in, and literally every spot that Braun Breaker nailed perfectly in that Rumble, including eliminating Omos, was supposed to be done by Brock Lesnar. So, Brock Lesnar, the rumors going around was he was supposed to face Gunther at WrestleMania. So, that's a little bit too much of a rumor spread over, because then that tells you if his title's on the line in the Chamber, good chances are Gunther's going to win the Chamber. Go to WrestleMania, face Braun Breaker, and it's a good possibility at WrestleMania Braun Breaker may be the one to undo the general. So anything's a possibility, brother. Like I said, it's WrestleMania season.
Now, that prediction you just said, let's say Braun Breaker does it. He beats the ring general at WrestleMania. He wins. You know, I'm a huge Gunther guy.
Yep.
Major Gunther guy. Now, if you're in creative, we're going to answer your question in one moment. I have a question for Judas. If you're in creative, this loss from Gunther, okay? He's lost now. Where do you take him from here? Do you send him to catering for a while and then bring him back dominant for the world title run? Or do you immediately put him in the title picture?
First off, we answered this question from a fan on Facebook. Didn't see what the name was because it's not working right now, but said, I don't believe that. Someone always debuts at the Rumble, then the show that week after. Braun was supposed to be there, in my opinion. Everybody has their opinions, and we love that. We love the comments. We love your opinion. I'm just telling you what we've seen in news reports, rumors, things like that. Everything here, for the most part, is rumor and speculation. So, yeah, it may have been a possibility. He may have been supposed to be in that Rumble. It's just that was the biggest story going around, was that he was filling in for Brock Lesnar's spot. So that may be true, maybe not. You know, that's why we're here. We're here to talk wrestling. We're here to talk about anything that may be going on.
Who is one of the bros?
Who's one of the bros? I don't know who that is. That's Facebook user. So as far as Gunther going back in catering, no, don't do that. I say once we get past WrestleMania season, we immediately insert Gunther into one of the title pictures, whether it be for the Universal title, whether it be for the World title. That could be Cody's first lineup is against Gunther. Not saying that Gunther's going to win it, because if Cody wins it, he's not going to lose it right on the spot. He's not a fill-in champion. This was his opportunity to finish the story, to make things happen. So if you go and take it off him right away, that would make no sense. Maybe we could start a feud between Cody and Gunther, and it could go on for a while. And maybe Gunther gets a couple opportunities and loses by disqualification, something like that. And then down the line, he wins the world title against Cody. But don't stick the man in catering. He's too hot of a commodity right now, too strong of a superstar to be sticking back in catering and doing nothing with him.
So we're gonna have a couple nice superstars that we're gonna talk about, and where we're gonna go with them. What do we do from their losses at the Royal Rumble? And we're gonna start with Randy Orton. Well, how do you move forward now?
Well, Randy, we had high hopes that he was going to win that the Universal Championship, and he didn't, which I think is stupid, because, like I've already said once before, there was no reason to leave the title on Roman, and this was the perfect opportunity to take it off of him without making him look weak, because he could have lost, but not lost by losing the title. And down the road, once we got past The Rock, we could have had another Randy versus Roman, match for the title. But instead, they kept it on him, and now he's facing The Rock with the Universal title hanging in the balance. So, Randy, AJ, LA Knight, I almost forgot the damn name there.
Those were all the next names I were going to name.
Those guys, I'm not sure. I mean,
are they in the chamber?
They're going to have to be in the chamber for sure. But the thing is that you made every one of them look weak as hell in that match against Roman Reigns. So you just kind of destroyed any kind of build-up possibility they had. I mean, he made sure he shut all of them up. Like, he Superman punched LA Knight. He speared AJ Styles. AJ Styles obviously looked the weakest because he lost. Like, he took the pin. And Randy got knocked outside the ring. Pick that up. got knocked outside the ring. So they are going to definitely be in the chamber, whether it's for an opportunity down the road, whether it's for the Intercontinental title. I think that's kind of where their story goes from here.
I absolutely agree. And in the Rumble, we got what we wanted. We got the showdown. We got the face-to-face. Jimmy and Jay in the middle of the ring. But now the question is, do we get the match at WrestleMania?
It's time. It's time, brother versus brother, to see who is the most dominant brother, who is the most over, who is the most popular with the fans, who has that it factor to be the dominant Uso.
Absolutely. And, super kick for super kick. Who has the strongest one? Who has the strongest splash? Who has the strongest Samoan splash? The Samoan drop. Yeet? I mean, no yeet? Who would win?
Yeet. 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 Jey Uso, I think, is the most over with the fans, the most dominant, everything. So I say Jey Uso is going to go over Jimmy at WrestleMania, but you never know. You could be surprised, I guess. All right, and we got a fan, Wrestling Bitch 29. Maybe we'll get like a Logan Paul and a Ricochet moment again. Yeah, definitely could, especially with those two in the middle of the ring. They both do that high flying, super kicks, splashes, all of that. So, yeah, we definitely could get that for sure.
Now, that was one of my next topics was Logan Paul and Kevin Owens. Does this rivalry ride all the way to Mania, or is it over?
No, I mean, the fact that Kevin Owens suggested and hinted at another match against Logan Paul, it tells me that we're going to get another Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens match. And I think that this time around, we're going to get Kevin Owens with the victory over Logan Paul.
No more Ricochet. Why would you say that, fam? I'd love to know your opinion. Love
Ricochet. The man's a hell of a superstar.
I would love to know the opinion of no more Ricochet.
I don't think WWE utilizes him enough.
I totally agree. LA Knight versus Logan for the title. Yeah, I mean
that'd be a good match.
That'd be a good little match.
Yeah, they better put LA Knight over on that one.
Don't be hating on the Maverick.
That's for you, Logan.
Tiffany Stratton signed to SmackDown.
Yep. Braun Breaker in the middle of deciding between a Raw contract or a SmackDown contract.
Where do you think he should go?
Raw.
Why?
Because I think he would do a lot better on that show.
Is there too much star power on SmackDown right now?
Well, I mean, you got AJ Styles, LA Knight, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns. I mean, we need to even it out a little bit. So Raw, you've got Seth, Cody, Drew. No, is Drew on SmackDown or he's on Raw, isn't he?
He's on Raw.
Okay, so I mean, it is kind of even. I mean, he could go either way, but I honestly think that he's going to get signed to Raw. The way that he took Nick Aldis, his contract, was looking at it, was about to sign it, and then Adam Pearce pops in and says, wait till Monday and check out my option, the contract I have to offer to you. That tells me that there's something cooking. So.
And then we wanted to also make an announcement that we will be live tomorrow for NXT Vengeance, and we are very excited for the match card. Very strong. It's going to be a very hard-hitting night. Can't wait to experience that night with you, sir.
I am super excited to see Roxanne Perez versus Lyra Valkyria. That's the match I've been waiting on.
I'm a Dragunov guy.
See my girl Roxanne go over on that one.
Trick Williams versus Dragunov.
Trick Williams versus Dragunov. We got the Dusty Cup. Does that happen at Vengeance Day?
I believe so.
So Trick is going to be pulling a double match. That's going to be a very interesting night, for sure.
And then we got comments. I was reading them earlier, and it kind of brought me to attention that I want to bring up on the show. And the comment said, Daniel Bryan is one of the GOATs.
He is.
Do you agree with that? He is one of the GOATs.
He is a GOAT. He's one of the greatest of all times. The man, he had the yes movement. I mean, come on. If you don't agree that he is one of the GOATs, what are you doing?
But is he a GOAT in AEW, or is he a GOAT in WWE, or both?
He's a GOAT all over the world. The man has done impossible feats all over the world, not just in WWE. He's done impossible feats in AEW as Bryan Danielson. He's gone to NJPW. He's been everywhere. He's proven why he is one of the most dominant superstars, and he has also proven that you don't have to be a big muscle-bound dude to do it. Anything is possible if you set your mind to it. Wrestling Bitch 29 says, I really, 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 really want to see AJ Lee come back. I know it's probably not going to happen, but I still really, 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 really want it to. We're all right there with you, Wrestling Bitch.
Right there.
We wanted to see it at Royal Rumble. Had high hopes that it was going to, and then they just disappointed us.
But we did have the TNA World Champion up here. I mean, that was pretty cool.
And they brought my girl back, Liv Morgan. So I'm really happy about that. So that did happen.
Speaking of Liv Morgan, where do you go next with Liv? You go for the title? You put her in the chamber?
She's going to be in the chambers. With talks are that she's going to win it. That is the talks. So yeah, I say we get Liv Morgan in the chamber. And who put Liv out?
Was it Rhea?
Pretty positive on that.
And it did say Rhea would main event Perth.
Yep, she would main event Perth. So what's the good chances that they're going to put the title on the line in the chamber?
That'd be the way to take it off of her.
In the end, we come down to Liv versus Rhea in the middle of the chamber. Now, there's a good chance, good possibility. They may let Rhea go over on that because she's in her home country. But at the same time, it may be Liv's time to take that title back, to get another opportunity at a new title.
We got another superstar we're going to talk about.
You what?
I said I got another superstar I would like to talk about that I feel like has big movements and it's not being noticed. Bobby Lashley.
Oh, yeah. Easily. Bobby Lashley is a very dominant superstar. Now, granted, you put Bobby in the ring with Karrion Kross and the AOP, and they've already taken out his two friends. Bobby doesn't stand much of a chance between those three monsters. What's up, Dylan? What's up? But yeah, no, Bobby Lashley does not stand much of an opportunity against, those three superstars in the ring at the same time. When he's got his back up with the Street Profits, it does level the ground a little bit, and he did dominate the shit out of Karrion when AOP was being held off. So, yeah, Bobby Lashley is definitely a powerhouse of a superstar. And, he deserves an opportunity. But right now, he kind of doesn't fit into what's going on with the titles right now. And yes, Dylan, you are very correct. Roman versus Rock has the fans stirred the fuck up.
I'm stirred. I have goosebumps. We
Some
can talk about it again and again and again and again in the same episode, and it wouldn't get old to me. The fucking Rock came back and got in Roman's face. Did you see the digital exclusive of the aftermath of Roman getting out of the ring and staring down the Rock from the fucking goddamn, oh my, it was amazing. It was amazing. The Rock came back and stared down the Roman Reigns. Who's the new tribal chief?
Honestly, a lot of people are saying that this is just kind of a stepping stone for Roman to establish him as the dominant one, which I honestly don't think they really need that because all you're going to do is just give us the same storyline we've been having just with The Rock this time around. And it's irritating. But we have all wanted to see this happen for a while. And, well, I guess we're going to get to see it, even though some people don't want it, some people do. So.
I will make an announcement right now. Wrestling with Bros live TikTok will go live. The Rock loses to Roman. I will put my finger in the air. I am stating that in this episode right now. At WrestleMania, if The Rock goes down, he's beat everybody. He beat The Rock, he beat Cena, he beat Brock, he beat Randy, he beat AJ, he beat LA Knight, he beat Kevin, he's beat Logan, he's beat Cesaro, Daniel Bryan, Edge. He's beat them all. Look, my finger has to go in the air. Live on TikTok, my finger will go in the air.
Pretty much. It will be time for Big Baby to acknowledge the tribal chief.
I'll have no choice. It's been rammed down my throat far enough. Okay, I accept it. My finger's going in the air. You brought back the greatest of one of, in my opinion, in the top 3 greatest of all time, and had him job out to Roman Reigns. And then who is he? But okay, Roman beats The Rock. Who is he going to face all the way up to SummerSlam to hold that title for the record?
He ain't gonna be around. He's gonna take
Dragon
time off.
Lee?
He needs 2 or 3 months off.
Who's he gonna face?
Did you just say Dragon Lee?
Yeah, what? They're gonna feed him Dragon Lee too?
Got Karrion Kross. We got Bobby Lashley.
They can't feed him Karrion Kross. If they feed him Karrion Kross right now, I'm done watching wrestling. That man is on a teardown right now, and he has AOP behind him.
It might just take the Last Testament to take out the bloodline. Could you see that? The Last Testament versus the bloodline?
I'd love to see that at Survivor Series War Games.
Yeah, that would be absolutely amazing.
Absolutely.
AOP is going to tear up they're going to tear up Jimmy Uso and Solo. Razor and Akam are going to tear up Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso.
So, is Logan Paul being too disrespectful, or is he being the ultimate heel?
Say that again, brother. Sorry.
Is Logan Paul being too disrespectful, or is he being the ultimate heel right now?
He's being Logan Paul. The reason why I fucking hate him, he's a douchebag.
So, is he doing his job?
Yes, he absolutely is. He's definitely feeding into it, making people fucking hate him, because that's what he does. That's Logan Paul for you.
But who's more hated, Dirty Dom or Logan Paul?
Dirty Dom. There's no. Dirty Dom can't even say a word edgewise, and he's getting booed out of the stadium. Like, and that's not even just hate. That's just because people don't fucking want him around. He's annoyed too many people.
So Hogan made some comments in his promo video that he had one more in him. I don't think so.
No. Don't. Stop trying to take the spotlight from the new superstars. Let them enjoy it. What they did at the Royal Rumble, where it was pretty much nowadays superstars and new superstars and superstars from like TNA, things like that, it was their time to shine. Let their light shine. Stop trying to come back. Stop trying to take their spotlight. Stop trying to take their match time. Fucking stop. You've had your time. You've had your chance to shine in the damn spotlight. Stop it. Stop it. We don't need to see Grandpa in the middle of the ring getting his hip broke.
I absolutely agree. Just like, I'm a Ric Flair fan, but
Yeah.
no.
Stop it, Rick.
Stop.
You are one. We will always remember you as one of the greatest legends.
You are on Mount Rushmore. You are
Yes.
out. You are on Mount Rushmore, sir. You are probably the GOAT, the greatest of all time. You do not need one more.
Go sit up on your throne and enjoy your spotlight on the throne. Stop.
Everywhere you go, you have fans all over the world that stop you for pictures.
Yes.
You are well known. I love you, Ric Flair. I love the Flair family. Woo! Every podcast I cheer for Charlotte. Every podcast I cheer for the Flairs. Every time Rick comes to WWE, I'm super excited. Judas is like, oh, great, he's back again. Here we go. That's right. Ric Flair's back again. But no. And I also noticed Kevin Owens might be coming back. Or not Kevin Owens, Kevin Nash.
No.
I read that he signed a Legends contract.
He can barely walk.
That's got to be more of a coach
like he's on
thing,
stilt.
right?
Huh?
That's got to be more of a backstage thing, right?
Probably helping with training and stuff, yeah. Because if he was coming back, we probably would have seen something by now.
And that goes into the surprise question of the night before we say our final goodbyes. And, oh, yeah, don't forget Tuesday, referee Gregory James is coming on. It's going to be an awesome episode. It's his first ever podcast, and it's our first ever referee podcast. So we're super excited. Please tune in.
A lot of firsts on Tuesday.
Yes. So, who do you got winning at Perth?
Between
the women.
The women? If Rhea's put in the chamber, I'm hoping Liv Morgan takes it, but my gut tells me WWE is going to keep the title on her. And then what else have we got? Dude, I can't remember all the matches right this moment.
I was hoping to see Naomi in the chamber.
Yeah, Naomi would be a good addition, but I don't think she's going to win it. I don't. No, she's just going to add a lot of flair to it. No pun, Charlotte. But honestly, I would like to see Liv finally get a title opportunity and regain the title. But I think Rhea's going to maintain that title till WrestleMania at least. So
honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions goes out to my girl tonight, Liv Morgan. Thank you for blessing my TV, my television set once again. I'm super excited to see what this year brings you, and please stay off the injured shelf.
My shout out goes to my boy Randy Orton. Glad to see RKO's coming back. It's sad you didn't win that title. Keep your head up, man. A 15 World Championship is coming. I promise.
It is. Yep.
Well, I'm Big Baby Ben.
Judas Black. This has been another amazing episode of Wrestling with Bros. Thank you.